Hi everyone, Happy New Year. I hope you had an awesome New Year's Eve and the first 2 days of 2015 were as good. I'm back to developing my Breakout Pinball crossover that still doesn't have a name, quite embarrassing, but yeah, I'll get there sometime next week I think. Maybe I should just call it BPX or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'll get there. I want to talk about a couple of things that I have changed. I've been working on the layout of the user interface, and I changed a couple of things when it comes to the gameplay itself. First thing will be the gameplay elements that I changed. I'll talk about that. The main changes that have occurred when it comes to gameplay once the interactive elements are back in, the orange bounces there, and other than I initially planned, they now will be interactive only before you launch the ball into the game, because it has been quite a hassle to tap them while you're keeping control of the pedal and everything. It worked in a way, but it interfered with the gameplay as well in some cases. So I decided to give the player the opportunity to change the layout of the level a little bit before he starts around and launches the ball into the game. But after that, in the actual game mode, the interactive elements will stay the way that you laid them out in the beginning before the round actually started. And if you start a new round, then you will be able to change things again. That was one of the major changes. And the second gameplay change was that I now have two removable types of objects. The blocks still have the same function that they had before, so you remove them, and if you remove them all, then you basically completed the level and unlocked the next one and can continue playing. The spheres now are basically collectible elements. That means the ball just goes right through them, and you gain points by that, but also you collect points for power-ups. So when you have selected a certain amount of these spheres, power-ups will become available to you. I will implement the power-ups later, at a later stage, but that is what they will be. And they reappear. So after a couple of seconds, a sphere that has been collected will replenish itself. That keeps the level a little bit more interesting in the long run. All right. Another gameplay element that has changed is there was one. I've forgotten about it. I think. Oh yeah. The multiplier for deleted objects will change because it just works better with the new way that I've been thinking about. It's still the old system right now, but that will definitely change, and that affects also how the interface has to work. Okay, and I will continue with the interface layout right now. The changes to the user interface are quite obvious. I think when you look at the last video that I did, it was all kind of convoluted. Now it's much cleaner. If you look at the bottom right here, you can see you can see that the high score is on the left hand side and the actual score for the level is on the right hand side. The high score also has a counter that indicates how far you are away from breaking the high score. Some sort of little motivational thingy that keeps you going, because you're just 100 points away from the high score and you try to put a little more effort in and play better and things like that. I played it with this one on, and it's quite neat. It works quite well. The other things that have changed are, of course, on the right hand side you have the lives left indicator and the already known score multiplier. They just have changed the position, and the lives left indicator has changed from its layout a little bit. The new one is the speed meter on the left hand side. The speed meter tells you how fast your ball is, of course, at a given point in time during the level, but it also tells you, on top of that, how far you're away from changing from standard mode to flash or speed mode. The speed mode is actually a mode when you reach a certain velocity, then the ball gets an extra kick. He dons a helmet to support the cartoon character, and then anything he hits, any block he hits, is removed by one single hit, no matter how strong and how many life points it has. That lasts for only a couple of seconds, and then you have to get over that speed limit again to reactivate it. It works really nice, and it's a lot of fun. The other thing that has been added is the message system for the bonuses. So each and every time you get a bonus, a message will pop up telling you what bonus you got, how many points you got, in addition to achieving that bonus, and things like that, so that you always know what's going on. You will see that as soon as I start playing this level. The level is still experimental layout, just set up this way so I can test the actual elements that I put in, the user interface and everything. And I'm still working on the design for the blocks. This is just a test. It's not going to stay that way. I'm trying to figure out a way to design the blocks so that the player can actually see how many hits he will need to remove a block and to make them look cool at the same time, which is quite a daunting task that I didn't expect to be as hard as it is, obviously. I hope I'll get there. I'm not a graphics designer, so that is quite a challenge for me. Alright, let's take a look into the game and see how it all comes together. Alright, let's go. Okay, at the bottom, with the score I forgot to mention, you get a little indicator of how many points you just added by hitting something. Whoa, that was close. And here you can see that there was the bonus message for multi-delete. Hitting a couple of objects in a very short amount of time. You can see how the collectibles work. Some of them should be popping back up. Yeah, right about now. There we go. And if I'm lucky, another multiplier. And as I said, the level layout isn't optimized. I get many bonuses now, and the bonus system will change anyway when it comes to the multi-delete. I hope I can show you. Almost there. As soon as the speed meter reaches 50, you go into this the flash mode. Let's see. No, not yet. Whoa, the pedal panic. The pedal panic works as well. Not on this level as good, but I tested it and I'm quite happy with the way it works. Almost done here. I'm not. Okay. Staying alive bonus is also working. Whoops. The staying alive bonus is also working. And as I said, every bonus has an indicator, so the game basically tells you what's going on. There we go. There is the time bonus, the speed bonus. Sorry. Not much to be seen here because it was in the corner down there. But yeah, the facial expressions still work really nicely. Here we go. See, that is the speed bonus, the flash mode. I still have to work on the layout, on the design for the helmet. Maybe I'll give him a bright yellow flash. Let's see. Just as a small geek inside joke. Alright, yeah, that's about it. I'm still working on a lot of things, some minor glitches that you luckily haven't seen, and I will keep working and continue improving. Alright, thank you for your time and enjoy the weekend. Please link, subscribe and share, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.